Retailers have a new task in the wake of the pandemic, convincing shoppers that it's safe to come in and figure out, of course, how to manage their potential fear. Courtney Reagan joins us now with more on the path forward for the retail industry. Courtney.
Hey, good morning, David. Think about the millions of dollars that have been invested in that in-store experience. But as retailers reopen, a lot of that's kind of out the window because the goal is to keep workers and shoppers safe. So it's going to be a new experience, and the retail workers are going to be the enforcers of this as they try to manage the fear. The first job, of course, is to convince shoppers that it's safe. It's a harder task than even essential retailers because they're seeing fewer, more consolidated trips than ever and earlier in this crisis. And surveys show a high level of fear about returning to in-store shopping of all formats. Now, shoppers will find a greeter at Kohl's, for instance, wearing a mask and gloves, wiping down carts and welcoming back shoppers. Target and Walmart have been open, and workers have had to enforce social distancing, which doesn't always work with anxious shoppers. Plexiglass at checkout separating workers and shoppers is now going to be pretty standard everywhere. Macy's is quarantining tried-on inventory for at least 24 hours. Kohl's is holding returns for at least 48 hours. And employees are the ones that are being asked to keep track of all this. Now, Target currently has closed off fitting room access. Same at Gap Inc.'s reopenings. Gap's also closing the restrooms. Macy's is demonstrating makeup application on paper with face diagrams. And Macy's told me there's been employee training upon return. And, quote, so far everyone is adjusting well. The department store says our customers have responded well. In particular, as Mother's Day is this weekend, we're seeing some encouraging gifting trends. In our survey work that we've done, customers feel confident in the new health and safety standards. But if you think about it, retail employees didn't take these jobs to be in-store police officers or enforcers of public health standards. It's an awful lot to ask. Back over to you.
Courtney, it's fascinating. I had to notice that Facebook said they will allow most of their employees to stay at home, work from home through the end of the year. So to the degree people are out shopping again, what categories does it affect in terms of apparel?
Absolutely. I mean, isn't that such an interesting question? I think when you think, I'm thinking about things like kids' clothes, right? What's going to happen with back to school? Is there going to be a back to school? Kids, though, they grow, so maybe you have to buy some amount of clothes anyways. But are we going to be needing dresses for weddings? Will school dances come back if the fall is back for students? So I think there's going to be a lot of categories that are going to be really challenged for a very long time. Kohl's CEO Michelle Goss told me yesterday that they've seen strong trends in areas like home and active for both the online trends and the customers that were utilizing that curbside pickup. I can't imagine that those trends will fall off too much as other trends would pick up, because it just doesn't seem to make a lot of sense, right? There's just things that you don't need. Look at the unemployment rate today. I mean, how much spending are we really going to be doing that we don't have to?